There's nothing like that here in Africa. And I'm speaking on behalf of South Africa. There's nothing like that here in South Africa. Let me say that. So they mustn't include us in that kind of thing. Maybe Ghana is busy begging them. It's fine. If Ghana is busy begging them, they can go to Ghana. But here in South Africa, we are not begging them. And Mara, this thing is like, it's a shock to me. I've never seen, like, not even one person. Not even one person. Maybe maybe I've seen maybe a few people, maybe 3 people, 5 people, maybe saying, we're begging Americans to come to South Africa. Maybe I would understand. I've never seen even a single person. I've never met anyone who says, I would love for Black Americans to come and live here in Africa or come and live here in South Africa. Not even a single person. Even online, on the comment sections, on videos that people make, I've never seen a South African beg a Black American to come to South Africa. Hi.
Africa's begging Black Americans to come back to Africa in something called reverse immigration. Started by the small country of Ghana, they're offering free citizenship and free land to Black Americans that migrate back home. Many other countries such as South Africa followed through with this, and it's actually working. In 2024, over 40,000 Africans from England came back home to Ghana, and over 20,000 Americans left America for Ghana. And with Donald Trump winning the presidency, many more Black Americans are going back home, because one-way flights to Africa have gone up 2,000% since the election, with many of them citing racism as a number one factor to coming back home.
You see this one. This one is new to me. This one is new to me. Us as South Africans begging Black Americans to come back to Africa. That one is new to me. Is new to me. I don't remember, not even once. I've never seen a Black South African here online or anywhere begging Black Americans to come back to Africa, to come to South Africa. This is new to me. This is new to me. What is going on? What is going on? It's as if everyone wants to speak about South Africa. It's as if everyone wants to include South Africa in everything that they do. Now they are spreading fake news about us as South Africans. This is fake news. I don't know about the Ghana part. You can even smell the disrespect in the attitude of this person who's presenting this video that I just played, saying a small country called Ghana. A small country of Ghana is begging Black Americans to come back to Africa, and also countries like South Africa begging Black Americans to come back to South Africa, to come back to Africa. That's new. That's new to me. That's very, very new to me. Well, I don't want to speak for Ghana. I don't know this whole initiative, if it's something real that's happening in Ghana. I don't know. So I won't speak for Ghana. Maybe Ghana, they are busy begging Black Americans to come back to Africa. But I can tell you that here in Mzansi, South Africa, no one is begging Black Americans to come to Africa, begging Black Americans to come to South Africa. I've never seen even a single person do that. So why is it that these people are spreading fake news about us as South Africans, saying we are begging? South Africans are not beggars. I don't know, maybe people haven't realized that by now or not. South Africans are not beggars. South Africans are not begging any country out there or any person from a particular country. We have a very beautiful country here. We love our country, South Africa. We are not the types of people who like to claim other people's countries or claim people from other countries, say, no, you must come. No, we are not those kinds of people. We are just South Africans. We love South Africa and everybody else who loves South Africa. What I've realized is that there's a lot of Black Americans who want to come back to Africa. There are many Black Americans lately who are realizing that they would be better off if they were living here in Africa. They want to come back and live in Africa. But us as Africans, we have never been one to beg them and say, no, please come back to us, come back to us. We have never done that as Africans. I don't know other countries out there like Ghana, this initiative that guy is talking about on the video. I don't know about Ghana. Maybe there are some countries here in Africa who are busy begging Black Americans to come back to Africa or to come to their countries. And I'm sure Black South Africans would attest to this in the comment section. As a South Africans, we are not begging anyone. I've never, not even once. This came as a shock to me. And the disrespect to say we are begging. We are begging. What is there to beg about Black Americans? Why would we beg them to come to... The choice of words, you can't say we are begging when it's them who are interested in Africa, who want to come to Africa. Black Americans want to come to Africa because it's something that they decided for themselves. They thought, this America is not really compatible with us as Black Americans. So some of us, we would love to go back to Africa. But we have never said, Tina, come, please come to Africa. We are begging you, Black Americans. We've never said that. Well, don't listen to me speaking like this and maybe think I have a problem with Black Americans or Americans in general. I don't have a problem with Americans. I don't have a problem with Black Americans. But I have the problem with people spreading fake news about us as South Africa, saying we are begging. We are begging Black Americans to come to Africa. Begging Black Americans to come to South Africa. Now that's false. That's false. We are not begging anyone. A person who chooses to relocate from America, a Black American, who chooses to relocate from America and come stay here in Africa, in any country here in Africa, chooses to do that because it's something that he or she wants. It's something he thinks it's going to benefit his or her life. It's not because we are begging them that they must come here. No, not at all. We are not begging them. And if there are some Black Americans out there who want to come here to Africa because they think we need them, or they think we are begging them, stay right where you are. We don't need you. We are not begging you. But if you want to come to Africa because you love Africa, you want to come to Africa because you want to travel, you want to come to Africa because you want to experience something new, you want to come to Africa because you want to be with other Black people who are like you, then it's fine. But if you just want to come to Africa because you think we need you in Africa, or you think we are begging you to come to Africa, we are not begging anyone. And to all the people, because I'm pretty sure this information to Americans, maybe there's a lot of Americans who have this false information. As in Africa, we are begging them. Maybe some of these Black Americans who come here to Africa, maybe they come here thinking that we need them or we are begging them. So I'm making this video to anyone out there. If maybe you're a Black American, you are watching me right now, we don't need you and we are not begging you. If you want to come here, it has to be because you want to come here, because you love Africa, you want to relocate, you want citizenship in a particular country or whatever. But don't come here with the attitude of thinking maybe we need you or we are begging you. We are not. There's nothing like that here in Africa. And I'm speaking on behalf of South Africa. There's nothing like that here in South Africa. Let me say that. So they mustn't include us in that kind of thing. Maybe Ghana is busy begging them. It's fine. If Ghana is busy begging them, they can go to Ghana. But here in South Africa, we are not begging them. And Mara, this thing is like, it's a shock to me. I've never seen, like, not even one person. Maybe maybe I've seen maybe a few people, maybe 3 people, 5 people, maybe saying, we begging Americans to come to South Africa. Maybe I would understand. I've never seen even a single person. I've never met anyone who says, I would love for Black Americans to come and live here in Africa or come and live here in South Africa. Not even a single person. Even online, on the comment sections, on videos that people make, I've never seen a South African beg a Black American to come to South Africa. Hi. The people that I usually see talking to Black Americans, telling them, you can come to Africa, you can come to South Africa because South Africa is beautiful. It's usually that Black American who first showed interest in South Africa. Like a person will make a video here on YouTube, maybe talking about South Africa, saying South Africa is a beautiful country, I would love to live in South Africa. And then South Africans will be on the comment section saying, yes, you can come to South Africa. South Africa is a beautiful country. You can come visit as a tourist. Maybe if you really love the country, you can relocate and apply for citizenships. I usually see South Africans like reacting in that way. But the person showed interest first in South Africa, and then South Africans reciprocated that energy. You get what I'm saying? But I've never seen South Africans just out there begging, yes, we would love Americans, Black Americans to come and live in South Africa. No, it's lies. It's lies. I don't know about Ghana. But here in South Africa, I can confidently tell you, we are not begging anyone. We are not begging anyone to come to Africa or begging anyone to come to South Africa. And if you think that's the case, then you have been misled big time. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention because it was very interesting to me. It was interesting and also funny. It was interesting and also funny because this is the kind of things that makes some of these people from the West or these black Americans to disrespect us. It's these types of things because they think we beg them. Pela, when you are begging someone, you are obviously needing that person. So it's news like this that make them think that maybe they can disrespect us or maybe we are beneath them. You know, it's news like this. We don't need anyone. And let me say this to the Ghanaians. If maybe this news is really like something that is happening in Ghana, there's an initiative that wants black Americans. You know, let me say this, these people, Ghanaians, won't respect you. You can even hear the language of that man who's presenting there, a small country called Ghana. Like, they won't respect you. Americans are very prideful people. And if you give them the impression that you are beneath them, you are going to be beneath them forever. So if it's an initiative that is going on there by Ghana, hey, rethink that whole thing. If black Americans want to move to Ghana, let them go to Ghana out of their own accord. But let it be not a situation where you are begging them. You are begging them to come. It won't be a good picture for your country. But for South Africa, this is fake news. No, it's fake news. I've never seen that. But maybe it's me who don't know. If you know, when I would ask South Africans, we are begging black Americans to come to South Africa, tell me on the comment section. Would you know, Emmanuel, you are wrong. Vele, we need black Americans. We want them. We are begging them to come to South Africa. Tell me on the comment section down below. But if you just enjoyed this video or you learned something new, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. My name is Emmanuel and this is Mzansi Versity, the place where we transform lives through knowledge and information. Let's meet again on another video.